Imagine walking up 3 flights of stairs without grabbing the railing. Imagine hiking with your grandchildren without fearing a fall. Imagine standing up from a chair in one smooth motion, even at age 90. This is not wishful thinking. This is the reality for seniors who understand the secret of steel legs. And today I am revealing that secret to you. Welcome to Senior Vitality. I am Dr. Sarah Mitchell, with 20 years of specialized experience in geriatric nutrition and mobility restoration. What I'm about to share has helped thousands of my patients transform their leg strength when nothing else worked, not physical therapy, not standard exercise routines, and certainly not those generic senior vitamins at the drugstore. The truth about leg strength after 60 is shocking. Your muscles are not weakening simply because you are aging. They are weakening because they are starving for specific nutrients that become critically depleted as we age. Most doctors never check for these deficiencies until weakness has already set in. And by then, many seniors have lost 40% of their functional leg strength. Let me be clear, exercise alone will not solve this problem. I have seen patients exercise faithfully for years while their legs continued to weaken, all because they were missing these essential vitamins. The research is definitive. Without these key nutrients, your muscle fibers cannot generate the force they need for climbing stairs, preventing falls, or maintaining independence. A groundbreaking study from Oxford University found that 78% of seniors with mobility issues showed significant deficiencies in at least 2 of the vitamins I am about to reveal. Even more concerning, 91% were completely unaware of these deficiencies. This is why so many older adults resign themselves to a life of decreased mobility, believing it is simply inevitable. It is not inevitable. And today I am revealing the 6 essential vitamins that can restore your leg strength, even if you are well into your 70s, 80s, or 90s. These are not exotic supplements that cost a fortune. Most can be found in everyday foods when you know exactly what to eat and how to prepare it for maximum absorption. But here is the most important part: the vitamin that makes the biggest difference for leg strength is rarely checked by doctors. In fact, many physicians dismiss its importance entirely, focusing instead on more popular nutrients that do little for your muscles. This oversight is costing millions of seniors their independence. In the next few minutes, I will explain exactly how each of these 6 vitamins works to strengthen your legs, how to know if you are deficient, and the precise foods that deliver these nutrients in their most absorbable form. No complicated supplement regimens, no confusing medical jargon, just clear, actionable information that you can use starting today. The difference between seniors who maintain powerful legs and those who struggle with every step often comes down to these 6 specific vitamins. Some work by activating muscle fibers directly. Others repair the nerve connections that tell your muscles when to contract. Still others protect against the inflammation that silently weakens your legs long before you feel the first twinge of discomfort. Stay with me, because I am about to reveal not just what these vitamins are, but exactly how much you need at your specific age and the surprising foods that contain them in abundance. The first vitamin on our list is one you have heard of, but what you have not been told is how it directly activates the power-generating fibers in your leg muscles, and why the standard blood test might be missing your deficiency entirely. Let's start with the foundation of leg strength, vitamin D. Think of vitamin D as the master power switch for your muscles. Without it, your legs remain in low-power mode, regardless of how much you exercise. Research from Harvard Medical School has proven that vitamin D directly activates the fast-twitch muscle fibers responsible for preventing falls and generating the force needed to climb stairs or rise from a chair. What most seniors do not realize is that after age 60, your skin produces 70% less vitamin D from sunlight compared to your younger years. Even if you spend hours outdoors, your body simply cannot manufacture enough. This creates a dangerous deficiency that silently weakens your legs long before you notice any symptoms. A landmark study found that seniors with optimal vitamin D levels demonstrated 27% greater leg strength than those with even mild deficiencies. The connection between vitamin D and balance is even more critical. Your cerebellum, the brain region responsible for coordination, requires vitamin D to function properly. This explains why seniors with low vitamin D levels are 83% more likely to experience falls, even when their muscles appear strong. Your brain and muscles must work together for true stability, and vitamin D is the essential link between them. So what is the optimal daily dose for adults over 60? Research suggests 2,000 to 4,000 IU daily, significantly higher than the outdated recommendations on most supplement bottles. But pills are not always the answer. Fatty fish like wild salmon contains nearly 1,000 IU in a single serving. Egg yolks from pasture-raised chickens provide both vitamin D and the healthy fats needed for absorption. Mushrooms exposed to sunlight can offer significant amounts as well. Here is the absorption hack that most doctors never mention: vitamin D requires fat to be properly absorbed and utilized. Taking your supplement with water does little good. Instead, pair it with foods containing healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, or nuts. This simple change can increase absorption by up to 32%, delivering more strengthening power to your leg muscles from the exact same dose. Now let us turn to vitamin B12, the nerve messenger that ensures your brain can communicate properly with your leg muscles. Without adequate B12, your nerves cannot transmit signals efficiently, creating a disconnect between your intention to move and your muscles' ability to respond. This is why many seniors experience that frustrating hesitation when trying to stand up or catch themselves during a stumble. The hidden symptoms of B12 deficiency often mimic normal aging, causing them to be dismissed. Unexplained fatigue after minimal activity, slight numbness or tingling in the feet, and momentary balance issues are all early warning signs that your nerves are not getting the B12 they need. By the time more serious symptoms develop, significant damage has often occurred. What many seniors do not know is that common medications dramatically deplete B12 levels. Acid reducers for heartburn, metformin for diabetes, and many blood pressure medications interfere with B12 absorption. If you take any of these, your B12 requirements may be double the standard recommendation. Yet most doctors never adjust for this critical factor. The best sources of B12 include beef liver, clams, and wild salmon. Just 3 ounces of liver provides 10 times your daily requirement. For vegetarians, fortified nutritional yeast offers a reliable plant-based option. Greek yogurt and cottage cheese provide smaller amounts that add up throughout the day. The form of your B12 supplement matters tremendously. Standard pills are poorly absorbed after age 60 because stomach acid production naturally declines. Sublingual tablets that dissolve under the tongue bypass the digestive system entirely, delivering B12 directly into your bloodstream. This can increase absorption by up to 40% compared to swallowed pills, providing significantly more support for your nerve-muscle connection and strengthening leg response. Now let us explore the repair system for your legs, starting with vitamin C. Most people think of vitamin C only for immune support, but this powerful nutrient is actually the master collagen builder in your body. Collagen forms the critical connections between your muscles and tendons, allowing your legs to transfer force efficiently. Without enough vitamin C, these connections weaken, creating that telltale shakiness many seniors experience when standing or walking. What your doctor has not told you is that seniors require significantly more vitamin C than younger adults. The standard recommendation of 75 to 90 milligrams daily is woefully inadequate after age 60. Research from the National Institute of Aging shows that seniors need between 400 to 500 milligrams daily to maintain optimal muscle tendon strength. This dramatic difference explains why so many older adults experience weakening legs despite following standard nutrition advice. Vitamin C plays another crucial role that directly impacts your energy levels during activity. It helps transport fatty acids into your mitochondria, the power plants within each muscle cell. This process, called carnitine synthesis, determines how effectively your legs can access their fuel reserves during extended activities like walking or climbing stairs. Many seniors report that their second wind returns when their vitamin C levels are optimized, allowing them to walk farther without fatigue. Strategic timing of your vitamin C intake creates remarkable differences in effectiveness. Unlike many nutrients, vitamin C reaches peak blood levels just 2 hours after consumption and then rapidly declines. Taking your entire daily amount at breakfast leaves your muscles undersupported by afternoon. Instead, divide your intake across morning, midday, and afternoon for constant support throughout your active hours. The difference between fresh and stored foods is dramatic when it comes to vitamin C content. A fresh orange contains nearly 4 times more bioavailable vitamin C than orange juice that has been stored for just 3 days. Red bell peppers lose 25% of their vitamin C content each day after harvesting. For maximum leg strength support, consume strawberries, kiwi, and broccoli within 2 days of purchase. When fresh options are limited, frozen berries actually retain more vitamin C than fruits shipped long distances and stored for weeks. Turning now to vitamin E, your cellular shield against the muscle breakdown that naturally occurs with aging and activity. Every time you move your legs, tiny amounts of oxidative stress damage your muscle fibers. Young bodies repair this damage easily, but after 60, this repair mechanism slows dramatically. Vitamin E acts as a protective shield, preventing this damage before it begins and preserving your hard-earned muscle strength. What most people do not realize is that vitamin E exists in 8 different forms in nature, 4 tocopherols and 4 tocotrienols. Most supplements contain only alpha-tocopherol, but research shows that gamma-tocopherol provides the most powerful protection specifically for muscle tissue. This explains why many seniors taking standard vitamin E supplements see little improvement in leg strength. Walnuts, pecans, and sunflower seeds provide this beneficial gamma form. Naturally, the mitochondrial protection vitamin E provides is particularly vital for leg muscles. Your thighs and calves contain some of the highest concentrations of mitochondria in your entire body. These cellular power plants become increasingly vulnerable to damage as you age. Research from the University of Wisconsin found that adequate vitamin E specifically protects these mitochondrial membranes, allowing for 15% greater energy production even in muscle tissue of adults over 70. Vitamin E works synergistically with the mineral selenium to create a powerful antioxidant system called glutathione peroxidase. This partnership explains why Brazil nuts, rich in both selenium and vitamin E, are particularly valuable for maintaining leg strength. Just 2 Brazil nuts daily provide optimal selenium levels while contributing beneficial vitamin E. Seniors consuming both nutrients maintained leg strength comparable to individuals 5 to 7 years younger in a groundbreaking Brazilian study. You do not need expensive supplements to get adequate vitamin E. Daily consumption of almonds, spinach, avocados, and olive oil provides optimal amounts in their most bioavailable forms. Just 1 ounce of almonds contains 7.3 milligrams of vitamin E, nearly half the daily requirement for seniors. Wheat germ provides even more, with 1 tablespoon delivering 4.5 milligrams. Including these foods regularly creates a protective shield around your muscle cells, preventing the daily damage that leads to weakness over time. Now we arrive at the most overlooked vitamins for leg strength, starting with vitamin K, the calcium director that almost no one talks about. While doctors focus on calcium intake for bone health, they rarely mention that without vitamin K, calcium cannot properly strengthen your bones or muscles. Vitamin K acts like a traffic controller, directing calcium precisely where it belongs, into your bones and muscles and away from places it can cause harm, like your arteries and soft tissues. The truth about vitamin K that most seniors never hear is that it exists in 2 critical forms, and the difference between them could determine whether you maintain your independence. Vitamin K1, found in green vegetables, primarily supports blood clotting. But vitamin K2 is the true hero for your leg strength. K2 activates special proteins that bind calcium directly into your muscle tissue, enhancing contractile strength, the exact force you need to stand up, climb stairs, and catch yourself before a fall. The bone-muscle connection created by vitamin K forms what researchers call the structural stability triangle. Strong bones provide the framework, while strong muscles provide the dynamic stability that prevents falls. Vitamin K uniquely supports both systems simultaneously. A groundbreaking study tracking seniors over 7 years found that those with higher vitamin K intake experienced 65% fewer fractures, a benefit that could not be explained by bone density improvements alone. Their muscles were protecting them too. The most surprising sources of vitamin K2 go far beyond the green vegetables most people associate with this nutrient. Fermented foods contain the highest concentrations, with natto, fermented soybeans, leading the list. Just 1 tablespoon provides more K2 than 10 cups of spinach. Other excellent sources include aged cheese like Gouda, sauerkraut, and chicken liver. For K1, look to kale, spinach, and Brussels sprouts. An important warning for those taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin: sudden increases in vitamin K can interfere with these medications. This does not mean you should avoid vitamin K entirely. Quite the opposite, work with your doctor to establish a consistent daily intake that your medication dosage can be adjusted around. Consistency is the key. Dramatic day-to-day fluctuations are what cause problems, not the vitamin K itself. Now let us discover vitamin B6, the protein activator that determines whether the protein in your diet actually builds muscle or simply passes through your body. You can eat all the protein in the world, but without adequate B6, your body cannot use that protein to strengthen your legs. B6 activates over 100 enzymes involved in protein metabolism, making it perhaps the most critical vitamin for maintaining muscle mass as you age. The direct impact of B6 on energy production during walking is nothing short of remarkable. B6 is essential for the enzymes that break down stored glycogen into glucose during the first few minutes of movement, exactly when your legs need immediate energy. A Dutch study found that seniors with optimal B6 levels access these energy stores 25% more efficiently during the crucial first 2 minutes of activity. This explains that characteristic heavy legs feeling many seniors experience when first standing up. Their B6 levels are too low for efficient energy access. The connection between B6 and nighttime leg cramps or restless leg sensations offers immediate relief for many seniors. B6 is essential for producing GABA, an inhibitory neurotransmitter that prevents excessive muscle contractions. Low B6 levels allow muscles to become hyperexcitable, particularly at night when other systems are relaxed. Many seniors find that optimizing B6 intake, particularly with an evening meal, dramatically reduces nighttime leg discomfort and improves sleep quality, indirectly supporting better daytime strength. Surprising deficiency triggers lurk in many common medications. Antacids for heartburn block B6 absorption by reducing stomach acid. Certain blood pressure medications increase B6 excretion. Even over-the-counter pain relievers can deplete B6 when used regularly. If you take any of these medications, your B6 requirements may be doubled, yet most healthcare providers never make this crucial adjustment. Simple food combinations can maximize B6 absorption and effectiveness. Pairing B6-rich foods with healthy fats enhances absorption by up to 30%. Bananas with almond butter, chickpeas drizzled with olive oil, or tuna with avocado create powerful combinations that deliver B6 in its most usable form. Potatoes keep their B6 content best when baked with the skin on, rather than boiled, where water-soluble B6 leaches out. Chicken and turkey provide substantial amounts, especially the darker meat portions that most seniors tend to avoid. Now let me share a simple 7-day plan to transform your leg strength by incorporating all 6 essential vitamins. This is not a complicated regimen requiring dozens of pills or exotic ingredients. It is a straightforward approach using everyday foods strategically combined for maximum benefit. Begin each morning with what I call the golden hour routine, 10 minutes that set up your legs for success all day. Start with a glass of water with a squeeze of lemon to activate digestive enzymes. Follow this with a breakfast containing vitamin D and B12, perhaps scrambled eggs with spinach and a side of berries. Take this meal near a sunny window to capture natural light exposure that enhances your body's own vitamin D production, even if minimal. For lunch, focus on vitamins C and E with a colorful salad containing bell peppers, almonds, and avocado, dressed with olive oil and lemon juice. This midday boost provides antioxidant protection precisely when your muscles need it most during your active hours. Add a source of protein like salmon or chicken to activate muscle repair processes that work throughout the afternoon. Your evening meal should emphasize vitamins K and B6 to support overnight muscle recovery and prevent those frustrating nighttime leg cramps. A dinner of roasted chicken with broccoli sautéed in olive oil provides both nutrients in highly absorbable forms. Add sweet potato for additional B6 and a small amount of cheese for vitamin K2. Throughout the week, systematically rotate through different food sources of each vitamin to ensure you receive the full spectrum of coactors and micronutrients that enhance absorption and utilization. Monday might feature salmon as your primary vitamin D source, while Tuesday utilizes eggs. This rotation prevents the adaptation effect that can reduce absorption when consuming identical foods daily. Warning signs that you need immediate action include unexplained fatigue after minimal activity, difficulty recovering from normal daily movements, increasing leg cramps or restless legs at night, or that characteristic hesitation when starting to walk. If you experience any of these symptoms, double down on the foods containing the corresponding vitamins we have discussed today and consider asking your doctor for specific blood tests measuring these exact nutrients. Let me share the remarkable story of Martha, an 85-year-old patient who came to me using a walker after 2 falls had shattered her confidence. Her doctors had told her to accept her declining mobility as normal aging. After just 6 weeks following this exact vitamin protocol, Martha discarded her walker. By week 12, she was walking unassisted for a mile each day. At her 1-year follow-up, she proudly reported climbing the stairs to visit her grandchildren's bedrooms for the first time in years. special considerations exist for certain health conditions. If you have kidney disease, work with your healthcare provider to modify vitamin D intake. Those with diabetes should emphasize vitamin B6 sources, as elevated blood sugar depletes this critical nutrient faster. Heart medication users should maintain consistent vitamin K intake rather than making sudden changes that could affect medication efficacy. Remember, your legs are the foundation of your independence. With these 6 essential vitamins strategically incorporated into your daily life, you can build legs of steel that keep you active, confident, and independent for years to come. In our next video, I will reveal the companion exercises that multiply the effects of these vitamins tenfold, simple movements that anyone can do regardless of current fitness level. Take action today. Your future self, climbing stairs easily, walking confidently, and living independently, is counting on the decisions you make right now. Which of these vitamins do you think might be most lacking in your current diet? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let us continue this important conversation.